Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. A new month is here and you know what that means, a fresh wave of absolutely incredible 3D models. Today, I'm thrilled to share with you some of the stunning miniatures released in May and give you a sneak peek at the amazing sculpts coming your way in June. Whether you're a 3D printing veteran looking for your next obsession, or you're searching for beautifully crafted physical models to add to your collection, you are in the right place. For all the amazing STLs we'll be looking at, you can find links to the creators in the description below. And if you don't have a printer, don't worry. You can grab many of these as physical prints from my Etsy shop or by sending me a DM on Instagram. Alright, let's kick things off with the incredible work from Nerikson. Nerikson is renowned for creating highly detailed and truly original characters, each masterfully telling a compelling story. These sculpts are typically available in 75mm and a larger 140mm scale. This 140mm scale is fantastic. It's not overwhelmingly huge, but it's definitely substantial enough to be a stunning centerpiece that doesn't demand too much shelf space. Plus, these models are an absolute dream for practicing your painting skills. Nerikson usually releases their models at the beginning of the month, so the anticipation is always high. Looking back at May, Nerikson delivered some truly breathtaking pieces. First, we had Necalin, the priestess of death. Just look at this figure, shrouded in dark elegance, with such intricate details, an absolutely captivating sculpt. Then there was Lyre, the barbarian mercenary, a fierce warrior sculpted with incredible dynamism, ready for battle. The pose and the flow of her hair and gear are just top-notch. And who could forget the epic Lyre versus the giant diorama? This piece is a masterclass in storytelling, capturing such a dynamic and intense confrontation. The scale and power here are just awesome. Finally, from May, there was the Famine bust. It's worth noting that every month, Nerikson often releases a bust version of a model created in the past. They had an amazing series based on the Four Horsemen of the Apocalypse, and Famine was a powerful part of that lineage. Now, let's look forward to the exciting June releases from Nerikson. If you want to grab these as part of their monthly STL bundle, remember you'll need to subscribe to their Patreon or Miminifactory by the end of June. After that, these amazing models will typically become available for individual purchase on their store for printing. And of course, if any of these catch your eye for a physical print, you know where to find me. Here's what's on offer for June. First up, we have the Mighty Stone Giant. This is a fantastic throwback to a previous month's release and comes in both 84mm and 45mm scales, offering great versatility. Look at the raw power and the fantastic texture work on this beast. Next is a truly unique piece called My Identity. This model features an android woman, and the base artfully incorporates elements of both machine and nature. It's an unusually spicy design for Nerikson, but it's undeniably beautiful. And thoughtfully, there's also a save-for-work version available. And finally, one that I'm personally very excited about, the Plague Doctor diorama. This one looks absolutely awesome. It's morbid in such a beautiful, artistic way, depicting a plague doctor observing a victim who has passed away. The scene is so rich with storytelling, the grain and rats on the floor, the crows circling the doctor. So much captured in this single diorama. It's a fantastic piece that tells 1,000 words. Moving on, let's explore the incredible sculpts from Parasite Collectibles. I particularly love their work in smaller scales. The quality and intricate detail they achieve are just outstanding. Parasite typically releases their models at the beginning of each month, so there's always something new and amazing to look forward to. In May, Parasite subscribers were treated to the Shadowed King of the Savarkar. This majestic figure came mounted on a dragon, available in both 32mm and a slightly larger size, and it looked absolutely amazing. There were also versions of him just standing, available in 3 different scales, plus a commanding bust. Now, for their June offerings, Parasite is bringing us the mighty Valdyr, protector of Aesirheim. This champion is a sight to behold, especially as he comes mounted on a unique and formidable six-legged horse. The detail on both Valdyr's armor and the steed is exceptional. We'll also get Valdyr in a powerful walking pose, ready for battle on foot, showcasing his impressive stature and weaponry. And, of course, there's a beautifully detailed bust version of Valdyr, perfect for painters who love to focus on character expression and intricate armor. So, whether you're grabbing the STLs from Parasite Collectibles or commissioning a print, these figures are sure to elevate any collection or gaming table. Bulkamancers have a fantastic deal. If you subscribe to them now, you can still get all 4 characters from their May release plus the 4 characters coming in June. That's a huge bundle of awesome models. Looking at their May offerings, which, again, you can still get if you subscribe in June, they released a stellar cast. We have the powerful Emma Frost from Marvel Rivals, looking every bit the iconic character she is. Then there's Maelle from the upcoming game Claire Obscure, Expedition 33, giving you a chance to get a character from an exciting new IP. Also from May is a beautiful model of Jinshi from the popular series The Apothecary Diaries. And to round out the May releases, the one and only Doom Slayer. This figure was delayed, so he's available to both May and June subscribers. Now, for the characters coming in June from Bulkamancers, prepare for another amazing set. First up is the beloved Aerith from Final Fantasy, a sculpt that's sure to be a fan favorite. We'll also be getting Zoe from Split Fiction, and the formidable Megaera from the game Hades, a character with such a striking and popular design. And here's something really exciting. Bulkamancers will also be releasing a secret project from Nerikson in June as part of their subscription. That's a collaboration I can't wait to see. So a fantastic month ahead for Bulkamancers subscribers. Now let's check out CA3D Studios. They have a great VIP subscription tier where, on your second month, you get access to the last 2 months' worth of models, an amazing way to quickly build your collection. In May, CA3D Studios unleashed an impressive 11 detailed models. It's worth noting that bust versions are typically included for all their models, and some even come with an SFW options for those interested. The May lineup was incredibly diverse. We saw iconic characters like Inspector Gadget and the Unstoppable Juggernaut. Then there was Frank Dux and popular anime characters Momo and Rei Hino. Also in May were Gemmer, a pinup model, the Fierce Azula, and A2 from Nier Automata. Topping it off were Lady Mechanica, as they described it, this beautiful monster, which sounds very intriguing. Looking ahead to June, CA3D Studios is set to release another fantastic batch of characters. We can expect Johnny Silverhand, the Earth-bending Master Toph, and Neliel Tu from Bleach. The June releases continue with Lilith, the Warrior Princess Mulan, and Pyrotis from Record of Lodoss War. We'll also see Dante, the iconic Maleficent, and Makoto Kino Sailor Jupiter. And to keep us guessing, there's a surprise project also slated for June. 3D Moon consistently delivers high-quality figures, also providing bust options with most of their models, and some NSFW versions. Their recent releases from May were absolutely stunning. We saw the powerful Satsuki Kiryuin from Kill La Kill, captured with incredible intensity. Then there was the Ice Queen Estef from Akane Ga Kill, and Elfield Valentine from Guilty Gear. Also in May, from the world of fighting games, was Christy Montero from Tekken, with her dynamic style really coming through. And from Marvel Rivals, we got the intriguing Mantis, a truly diverse and exciting May lineup. For their upcoming releases in June, 3D Moon is shifting gears with some exciting new characters. First up, from the world of Vox Machina, we have Keyleth. Early renders have been released, and she looks absolutely incredible, capturing her powerful druidic essence. Also coming in June is Momo Iyase from Dandadan. We've seen some renders for her as well, and she's looking fantastic, full of personality. And rounding out the June lineup is the formidable Shin from That Time I Got Reincarnated as a Slime. A great selection for fans of these series. It's also worth noting that 3D Moon offers loyalty rewards for staying subscribed. Right now, The current loyalty reward is the incredible Holy Angeman from Digimon. This model looks absolutely badass, a real showstopper for any collection. Let's turn our attention to H3O Creator. They released 5 fantastic models in May, and here's a great deal. If you subscribe in June, you get the models from both May and June. H3O Creator's models are expertly pre-supported, typically in 1/10 scale, and the quality of these supports is really top-notch, making for a smoother printing experience. You also get bust versions with their releases. I often offer their prints in larger scales too, because the detail is just so good it deserves to be shown off. First up from H3O Creator's May offerings was a beautiful rendition of Aerith from Final Fantasy. We also got the fun and quirky Squirrel Girl from Marvel Rivals and Mio from Split Fiction. Rounding out May was the enigmatic Songbird from Cyberpunk 2077 and the formidable Soul of Cinder from Dark Souls, a truly epic boss model. As a bonus, H3O Creator also made a file for Aphrodite from Hades available for free, so definitely check that out. For June, H3O Creator is bringing an eclectic and exciting mix. We'll get the detective duo Harry and Kim from Disco Elysium, a very cool and unique choice for miniatures. Then there's Silco from Arcane. We've seen some work-in-progress pictures, and he's looking incredibly characterful. Also for June is another take on Emma Frost from Marvel Rivals. And completing the June set are Loon from the upcoming Claire Obscure, Expedition 33, and Dork the Tiefling Druid from Dungeons & Dragons, Honor Among Thieves. We've seen some VIP shots of Doric, and she's shaping up beautifully with her owlbear form elements. Nacho CG offers a really cool perk. When you subscribe, they let you choose any one model from their entire back catalog of previous month's releases. That's a fantastic way to pick up a sculpt you might have missed. In May, Nacho CG released 2 iconic villains, the nefarious Cobra Commander from Jijo and the hard-headed Ram Man from Masters of the Universe. These are classic characters, brilliantly brought to 3D. For June, the first model announced by Nacho CG is the Agile Tigra from Thundercats. I'm definitely looking forward to seeing who else joins their lineup this month. Duo Collectibles delivered to awesome characters in May, the unpredictable Punchline from DC Comics, and the iconic paranormal investigator Hellboy. Both sculpts look fantastic and full of character. In June, they are releasing to behemoths, Rhino and Swamp Thing. Duo Collectibles does have a subscription tier that gives you the current month's and the previous month's models, so it's a great way to catch up if you join. Sakisigue Arts made a big impression in May with their release of the much-anticipated Sungjin Wu from Solo Leveling. The detail and dynamism in this sculpt are absolutely incredible, a real tribute to the character. Tanuki Figures are a newer name I'm following, and they offer a fantastic deal. When you subscribe, you get access to both the previous month's and the current month's models. All of their character models also include a bust option, which is a great bonus. In May, Tanuki Figures released a striking version of Ciri from The Witcher 3. Alongside her, they dropped a dynamic Spider-Man vs. Venom diorama. That's a classic comic book showdown. Also in May from Tanuki Figures was Sandman from Spider-Man, the very unique Puripuri Prisoner from One Punch Man, and another impressive take on Jin Wu from Solo Leveling. But that's not all. They also offer some adorable chibi and toon-style figures. In May, this included a chibi Frieren, a Stitch figure, and Daredevil in a cool toon style. So much variety from Tanuki Figures. Let's talk about Nice X Collectibles. He creates some truly detailed and unique models, often with multiple switch-out options for fantastic customization. His models typically come with bust options as well. In May, he released an incredible lineup. First was Wolverine, and just look at these different head options, perfect for creating your ideal display. Then there was Sentry, again with multiple impressive options to choose from. Also in May, he gave us a Buffy the Vampire Slayer diorama. It looks absolutely epic and huge. And to round it out, the amazing Arachnite Spider-Man. For June, Nice X Collectibles is set to unleash some heavy hitters. World War Spawn, the massive Mega Dragon Zord from Power Rangers, and the mystical Zatanna. These are going to be some seriously impressive centerpieces. Kaidan consistently releases some of my absolute favorite anime-style statues. I just love the quality, the dynamism, and the faithfulness to the source material they achieve. And May was an unbelievable month from Kaidan, with an incredible 9 amazing statues released. We saw a powerful adult Gon from Hunter x Hunter, and a fantastic Trafalgar Law and Chopper team-up from One Piece. Also from Kaidan in May was Dante from the new Castlevania Netflix series, The Elegant Era Shiratori, and the Quincy Archer Yuryu Ishida from Bleach. For their premium members, Kaidan also released Sunraku from Shangri-La Frontier, the legendary Mutuo from Pokémon, an awesome Megaman X, and the formidable pirate Blackbeard from One Piece. Just an incredible month for anime fans from Kaidan. Bastet Figure is a new Patreon I've recently started following, and they have a great welcome offer. When you subscribe, you get this month's and last month's models. All their character models also come with a bust and a keychain version, which is a really neat and unique touch. In May, Bastet Figure released a stunning sculpt of Hornet from Hollow Knight. They also presented a Joker diorama that cleverly includes 2 busts, one for each character featured in the scene. Then there was Lobo, the main man himself, in a really detailed and dynamic diorama. And to complete their May offerings, they released Elektra, designed to go along great with the Daredevil model they released earlier. For June, Bastet Figure has announced they will be releasing the popular android to be from Nier, Automata, the monstrous Zod from Berserk, and another version of the Demon Hunter Dante. Very exciting. ZEZ Studios recently branched into ZEZ Studios and Studio. Both are run by talented artists, maintaining that signature high quality. They offer a great system. Subscribe for 2 months to get the last 2 months' models and unlock more of their back catalog the longer you stay. First, let's look at a studio. In May, he released a breathtaking Kratos from God of War. The full models also come with a bust option, and the detail is just phenomenal. The second model was the Crystalline Hero Diamond Head from Ben 10. Studio also delighted us in May with Chibi Kratos and Chibi Invincible. These are super cool, adorable chibi versions of their previously released, full-scale models. For June, Studio is set to release the Vigilante the Punisher and the Viltrumite Warrior Thrag from Invincible. These full models will also come as busts, plus, we'll get chibi versions of previously released fan favorites, Omni-Man and Venom. Now over to ZEZ Studio. In May, he released the formidable Conquest from Invincible. Again, full models also get a bust version. The second model was the beloved Autobot Bumblebee, looking fantastic. The third model from ZEZ Studio in May was the Mighty Lady Thor Jane Foster. And similar to Studio, we also got chibi versions of their previously released models, Spawn and She-Hulk, which are awesome. For June, ZEZ Studio will be releasing the acrobatic Nightwing, the adventurous Nathan Drake from Uncharted, and the fierce X-23 Laura Kinney. Another incredible lineup of highly anticipated characters. And as a special bonus for sticking around, these are some of the models I've been personally working on this past month. Some of these were exciting commissions for clients, bringing their visions to life. Others are pieces I've printed and painted that I'll be putting up for sale in my Etsy store very soon. I'll likely have a bit of a discount on these for you all, but there will be limited quantities only, so make sure you keep an eye on the shop. It's always such a joy and a privilege to bring these amazing digital sculpts into the physical world, to add paint, and to see them take on a new life. Let me know in the comments which of all the models we've seen today you'd most like to see me print or paint this coming month. So there you have it, an absolutely packed showcase of incredible miniatures from May and a look at the exciting releases coming in June. I truly hope this gave you some great ideas for your next 3D printing project or perhaps your next prized miniature purchase. Remember, if you've got a 3D printer and want to create these yourself, I highly recommend checking out the Patreon and Mimina Factory pages for all the talented creators featured today. You'll find all the links you need right down in the description below. And for those of you who want these incredible models without firing up your own printer, please do head over to my Etsy shop or send me a direct message on Instagram to discuss a custom print. I'm licensed to sell physical versions of many of these fantastic designs. If you enjoyed this video and want to see more showcases, painting tutorials, or other miniature-related content, please support the channel. Hit that like button, leave a comment letting me know your favorite model from today's lineup, and most importantly, subscribe so you don't miss out on future videos. Thanks so much for watching, and until next time, happy printing or happy collecting!